Hi. Finally, we are implementing the last operation of array, that is insertion. Let's see how insertion work. Let's suppose we are having an array of size 4 and the elements are 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we are trying to insert minus 99 at position 2. After insertion, array will look like this. How insertion work? Again, we know that array is a static. By inserting any new data, array size will not grow. If the size is 4, it will remain 4. So how we will insert the new data as if the size will not grow? So for that purpose, we will create a new array of size plus 1, right? The previous array size was 4 and the new array size is 5. So we will copy the data of previous array into new array. For this, we will apply to loop. Loop 1 will start from 0 and less than position. Less than position, and the position is 2. So less than 2, we are having number 1. We are starting from 0. That means the element at 0th index will be copied at 0th index of new array. Element at first index will be copied as at the first index of new array. And then simply we will write a statement in which we will basically copy minus 99 at position. At position, I mean that at index 2, right? And then we will run loop 2. Loop 2 will start from position, that means 2, and it will run till the last element, that means length minus 1. All right, so let's implement it. Return type of this method is an array of integer type and the method name is insert. So after inserting, it will return us the updated array. Okay. So let us ask from the user, enter the element you want to insert. Int element is element is a new variable, and we are using the scanner class object and using the method next int. This is how we uh, take the integer from user, and after that we asked user that enter the position. Okay, and we will store it inside a new variable position. Again, position is of integer type, so we'll call the next int method. All right, as soon as I will call this insertion method, we will increment the size because this method is going to insert something, some element, so obviously size will be increased. Okay, so we are creating a new array and its name is new array. Yeah, let us keep this square bracket with the data type. Okay, equals to new keyword and then integer and then size. Excuse me. Once we created the array and we have the position and the element, now we will start performing the insertion. And I'm writing the return statement here, return new array. This method will return the updated new array at the end. So we discussed that we will apply to loop. First of all, we are going to apply for loop, which will start from 0, int I equals to 0, I less than position, I plus plus. Okay. Inside this, we are just inside this loop, we are just writing one statement, that is we are trying to copy we are trying to copy all the data from the existing array to the new array. Okay, simply we said that whatever the element is at index 0, assign it to the element at index 0 of new array, and then loop will iterate and the I value will be updated and become 1. then we are saying whatever the element is at index 1, assign it to the new array at index 1, right? After that, we are going to write a statement which is basically doing this. So that means we are saying that new array at position equals to element. All right. So we simply insert this element at index 2. We simply insert this element, whatever the element will be stored inside this variable, we insert or assign this at the position index of this new array. Now, finally, we are applying the second for loop, and second for loop will start from position till the length of the array. All right. So int I equals to position I excuse me, I less than array num dot length I plus plus. All right, inside this loop, again, we are writing just one statement, that new array. So we are trying to copy the data of 2 at 3. That means that will be I plus 1, okay, equals to num, array num. That's it. I is starting from 2. So we are copying the data at index 2 of this num array and trying to assign it to the index 3 of this new array. So that is why I add 1 to this 2 value, right? Once we add 1 over here, it will give 3, and obviously the data at position 2 will be copied or assigned to new arrays position 3. All right. So once this loop will exit, finally it will return us the new array. Okay. So let us run this. Before running this, let me call this method, and we are calling this method array dot inside the display method, and inside the display method simply I'm calling this insertion method. Okay. So obviously insertion method, we have to insertion method is defined inside the class, so we have to use the object reference and insertion method. Okay. All right, so this insertion method will return us an array, and we pass it to this display method, and this display method will display this array in a proper format. Okay, what's wrong? All right, because of this symbol we are getting error. So all good. Let's run this now. Let's say the array size is 4, and this is the data 1, 1, 1, 2, 13, 14. Right, so this is the data, and the new data I'm trying to insert is minus 99, and the position is 2. So the data is inserted at position 2. All right. So let us try to insert this data at beginning of this array. Size is 4, and this is the data, and we are trying to insert minus 99 at position 0. So it is working for all the position. All right, thank you.